Thank you for your time. Today I'd like to share with you an organization in Kosciuszko County. The Beamen Home is a necessary and fundamental part of our community. The Beamen Home helps educate, support, and protect victims of domestic violence. 1 in 4 women are victims of domestic violence. And statistically, although lower, men are also victims at 1 in 10. The Beamen Home was created to fill a need in Kosciuszko County. It was founded in 1985. Before 1985, the nearest shelter was an hour away, which was too far when you're in an emergency abusive situation. Thanks to local community leaders and many volunteers, the Beamen Home now helps over 1,000 victims in the community. 3 of the Beamen Home's most important programs are the Emergency Shelter, the Dove Outreach Program, and the Basic Needs Center. The most significant of these is the Emergency Shelter and Protection. Domestic violence situations, they provide food, clothing, and shelter to victims and the children. They also educate, encourage, and help victims set goals. They secure safe housing and help with job skills training. The Beamen Home supports abuse victims and survivors of abuse. The Dove Outreach Program advocates and assists victims and survivors. Victims that are still with their abusers, they help them to create safety plans. They help them get protective orders, and they help them to set long-term goals. For survivors, the survivors are offered assistance to obtain housing, to further their education, and to employment. Although the Beamen Home was created to help victims of domestic violence, they also have programs to help anyone in the community. The Basic Needs Center helps both women and men who may need temporary assistance. Basic needs include food and clean clothing. They also offer temporary shelter to those who qualify. On their website, www.thebeamenhome.com, the Beamen Home strives to break the cycle of domestic violence in all its forms. By offering many educational and emergency services to the community, the Beamen Home is hoping to one day end the cycle of violence. The Beamen Home offers victims a safe place in an emergency violent situation. They teach victims life skills to become independent and safe. They also help people in need in the community to have their basic needs met. The Beamen Home is empowering victims of domestic violence to live safely in this community. They offer support to victims through every stage in becoming independent of their abuser. And the Beamen Home helps advocate and educate for the victims and the community. The mission of the Beamen Home is to provide shelter, education, and confidential services to survivors of domestic violence and sexual assault. Thank you for your time.
That was almost 5 minutes.
Was it?